Welcome. We are coming up on a new era in our society here in the United States, and there are some things we need to consider, especially talking to Christians and believers, that our society now is heading into a society where some things we have established as true or as things that we will go by governmentally is not really the heart of the people. And there are atrocities that are going to happen in a greater measure than have ever happened before. For example, I believe that under the present administration, that we will see more abortions than we've ever seen in the last 20 years. I also believe that since you have no respect for the sanctity of life, that will swing to both sides of the sanctity of life, which is the unborn and then the elderly. I also believe that our school systems will head down another escalator of spiraling decay and lack of performance. I do believe that during this time, the people have forgotten that moral issues or morality uh, finds its way like yeast through the dough of a culture. All you have to do is go back into history and see how the degradation of morality destroyed the Romans, arguably one of the greatest empires of our history. Their intense greed and their desire for the exotic to thrill the senses, uh, to be great not only in what they did, but in their own eyes. And so, in doing so, they threw away the things that made them great. And as they did, so are we. We have thrown away our uh, sense of morality. We've thrown away our allegiance to the God that made America who it is today, a country younger than 500 years old, who is the superpower of the world, who has did things such as rebuild Europe, who has set precedents in human rights human rights activity all over the world, who set precedents in uh, our helping the world's hungry and just being innovators in making the world a better place to live. Now we are in a third world sense in the way we look at morality. And so today it's a bigger challenge for Christians to be salt and light, as the Bible encourages us to be, to stand for what is right, not to play around with the media or to be guided in a different direction. Um, we've had enough of that over the last year and a half with the political process that not even the major networks who's supposed to be responsible for quality and upfront media has not really even addressed uh, the idiosyncrasies or the inaccuracies of Barack Obama. They have neglect to look at the things in his life that he's lied about, even something as simple as revealing a copy of the birth certificate to prove that you are a U.S. citizen without having to try to go to the Supreme Court to get it seen. We have forgotten about the Constitution. We have runaway judges on the bench who are creating policies of their own. They're not interpreting the law. They're making law from the bench. And for the first time in a long time, in the political process since I've been alive, there is a time where checks and balances in our government, basically that system is eliminated, or it cannot perform the process by which the founding fathers put it in place. So we're dealing with a lot of things coming up, but the main thing we're dealing with is a lack of understanding how Christ is important to our nation. Uh, we have taken him out of every institution that we have that makes us a bedrock country. And we have kicked him to the curb and told him We don't need you because we are captains of our own souls. May the Lord help us. This is the first in a two-part series where I'll be coming back and forth and speaking about certain issues in our culture. And I hope you'll join in and give you comments, and we can create a dialogue where the truth can be found out. Because without dialogue, we turn out to be dummies. And if we are dumb, it is because we claim we don't know. But the Bible says if you know the truth, then knowing that truth will set you free. I'm TC signing out for now. Look forward to seeing you again later. God bless.